hate these lines.
No.
Stand up straight, don't slouch.
What?
Stand up straight, don't slouch. You should ruin your posture and end up like the halfback of Notre Dame.
Oh, how's this?
Better, not good. You know how long it's been since I had a letter or a telephone call from you?
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I just want my money.
Oh, you hear this, my heart? He can't write, he doesn't phone, but when he needs money, then he comes running like the probable son.
Oh, I think that's prodigal.
Probable prodigal, since when you become a scholar?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
So now I'm ridiculous. Was I ridiculous when you skinned your knee? Was I ridiculous when you had the sniffles and I made chicken soup until I cackled? Do you people here are ears talking to me? Better I should short circuit now than hear any more of this.
Hey, look what you've done. Apologize.
Hello?
Apologize before I cancel all your checks.
Stop crying. Stop crying. All right, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are?
Yeah. Oh, and I'll call more often, too.
You will.
And I'll write some more.
That's my boy. Here's your money.
Okay. Thank you.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What?
So now you're too big to give me a goodbye kiss?
Oh.
That's better. Now don't forget to eat good and dress warm. Buy wholesale. Never stick a fork in a toaster. Wear clean underwear, my darling. Goodbye, 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 darling.
Did you get my last letter?
Stand up straight, don't slouch. You know you look a little...
Honey, I'm telling you, this key light is too hot.
You know,
Do what?
I like that type of organ.
Well, honey, don't tell me about it. I'm sitting here looking in the monitor right now. I can tell when it's hot and when it's not, okay? And listen, Jan, I want a super up on the screen when I start talking about we are in need. That's going to be your cue, and I want a super. I don't want anything tacky. I just want something that's going to grab them and keep them, okay? That's all I want. All right. Can I have attention, please?
What is Tammy?
Somebody parked in my parking space today.
Oh, what?
Yes, they did, and I had to park the inspirational El Dorado clear down the hill. Now, I'm not pointing any fingers, but I do know that it better not happen again, okay? Because we're going to have to do something rash. I believe we will. Sure. Oh, and listen, one more thing. When I start talking about my big inspirational campaign, zoom it in tight, okay? Zoom it in, because I'm going to do something with it, okay? I'm really going to get them this time, all right? Let's do one.
Let's lay one down then. Okay, here we go. And now it's time for Tammy Jean's Hour of Inspiration, brought to you by the Tri-Cities Mortuary, who remind you that the first three letters in funerals spell fun. And now here's your hostess, Miss Tammy Jean.
Thank you, Wade. That was such a sweet introduction. It really was, sure. Let's start off the show today with that lovely inspirational hit, I Saw the Glory.
I saw the glory, I saw the glory, I saw the glory. It cleaned my rug, it cleaned my rug.
I saw the glory and it cleaned my rug. Sure, it did, yes. Yes, it is. It's so true. Wade, why don't you tell the audience out there where you and Roland are going to be next week?
Well, I sure will. Roland and I are going to be down there at the Tri-Cities Bowling Alley all week. We're going to be dedicating their lanes and their balls, and we're going to have a lot of fun down there.
Oh, that's going to be lots of fun. That's going to be great. Speaking of balls, let's get the ball rolling with our big inspirational campaign, okay? Let's look right here. We got a pot right here that's just dying to have some money in it. So please send it on in. You know, every dollar that you give is one more dollar for us.
Sure is.
And we could sure use it.
Yes, we
Oh,
could.
my, we
Yes,
could
you probably
use
noticed
it.
we had to go to Plastic Flowers in our studio, and also Tammy Jean has some Ralph Lauren investments down at Neiman Marcus on layaway. We'd like to pick them up.
Oh, and Tammy Jean, I got my eye on a beautiful organ down at the Tri-Cities Music Store, and I'm dying to get my hands on it.
Well, it's going to happen
It sure
for
is.
us.
It is,
Just
indeed.
send it right on in, because it's waiting for you right here. Sure.
Right.
Well, let's talk about our guest today.
Okay, let's do
Happens
that.
to be a gentleman And he has written a big expose on the government agency, the wastefulness of our money.
A lot of that
So
going on.
let's send him on in, Mr.
boy.
Dwayne Tush.
Good to see you.
Come on in. How are you today?
Nice to be here. Tammy Jean. Tammy
Yes,
Jean
uh-huh.
Pickett, is that correct?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Social Security number 259032602, is that right?
Guilty. Well, Dwayne, why don't you tell us something about the excesses of our wastefulness of money and the government agencies? I'm sure the people out there just love to hear about it.
Well, Tammy Jean, there are several people, many people, that don't list all of their income. By the way, Tammy Jean, I'm with the IRS.
Oh, he's with the IRS.
And according to our records here, Miss Pickett, you have listed here the Inspirational Fund for the Poor in a bank in Switzerland.
William?
We
William,
also have a
who is,
weekend seminar for two in
who is he
Aspen.
and how is he
I'd like
on
to
the
check
show
that out. It
today?
won't take too long. Let me just get my calculator, if I may. You've listed here an
I
income
didn't
of
know that he was supposed to be on the
$85,000
show
last
today.
year.
Does somebody
Is that
want
correct?
$85,000.
In your employ, you have a one Wade Hard Castell
I'm waiting hard
William.
right here.
at
Yeah.
$47,000 per year.
Well, that
$47,000 a
Also, a
year.
Rona Waddell, is that correct?
$7,000 crummy dollars.
Well, William, I want you to cut right now. Whoever did
I
this
play
is dead
this
meat. I'm
sword
telling you,
every
you
night
better
for
go
you.
to a commercial
what
right now.
about
Come on,
this
honey, why don't you play us something to
Sacred
go out for
Eldorado?
commercial? Come
I
on, honey.
cannot list
Come
that.
sit back down. William, where are you?
Tell me
I'm telling you, if I found out who did this, it's going to be the end of you. You have been with me for 12 years, and if you're not going to keep going with it, you can just forget it now. I don't know who's supposed to be in charge of this, but I do know that I'm the star of this show. I know that this man right here is making me look like a fool. He's making me look like a fool, and I won't.
Clean my rug.
Well, this one looks all right. Boy, the things I've had to go through tonight to get a couple lousy bucks.
Hey, baby, what's happening?
I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Do you think I could get some money out of you without having to go through a whole song and dance?
No, Spody, just talk me some jive and I'll snip you your 5.
Well, I want 25.
Whatever. Just spout some soul and you'll reach your goal.
Hey, I don't talk jive. I don't think anybody talks jive. I think you're making it up.
Say, baby, don't get hostile with me. I just works here. Now talk the talk or take a walk.
Do you know what I've had to go through with you machines? So far tonight, I've been mothered, I've been propositioned, I've been beat up, and now you want me to talk like some kind of a street thug? Come on, I'm not gonna do it. I think nobody but a bunch of punk hoodlums talks like, hey, babies, what's happening? I'm ready to party hardy. Let me get down. Give me that money. All right, honey. Let me hit slide me that dough flow. A function at the junction.
Robert, did you just see the transaction that transpired between that gentleman and the machine?
Yes, I did, Ronald. It was really disgusting.
I know, quite frankly, I'm amazed. It seems like anyone can get a hold of those cards now.
Yeah, that's just pitiful.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get some money and go play some golf.
All right, I'll do that right after I have my polo ponies rotated. What do you think?
Good.
Okay.
Fine, fine.